everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a different kind of video. What I'm going to do is go through all of my Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. I have 8 of them. Some I have are limited edition. I know a couple of them are limited edition. But I'm going to go through all 8 and show you my favorite shade in each palette, and I will swatch them for you. So I'm going to start with, I think, everyone's favorite Anastasia palette. It's the Modern Renaissance. And there is what it looks like. Now, my favorite shade, I think, in this palette would be Bon Fresco. I just love that cool tone, purpley taupe, more mauve color. I think that is just gorgeous. There we go. So that's my favorite that is in the Modern Renaissance palette. Next palette, I'm going to go with the Soft Glam. I hope I don't rub this on me. And here is the Soft Glam and what it looks like. Now, my favorite color in here, it's a toss-up, and they're sparklies. They're shiny. So it's either rose pink or sultry. I think I'll go with sultry. Sultry is just, it's a brown, it's like a rose gold to me. It's just a beautiful shimmer. Look at that. I think that's just gorgeous. So that is my Soft Glam palette. Next, I'm going to go with the Subculture palette. And I do have pan in this one, a baby teeny tiny pan, which is not hard to do in this palette. I'm thinking about panning this palette next year. I think my favorite, I like Cube, but it's hard pan. It's really hard pan. I can't get the color off. I'm going to have to use some tape on it or something. It's a pretty topper, but and then I like this electric. So let me see if I can. Electric is a topper. It's not the best shade. Electric and Cube are both, they're pretty, but they're not really good shades. This is not her best palette at all. I don't know if I can really get it on my arm for you to see. Yeah, I think that's about as good as I'm going to get it. Yeah, and the Subculture is not my favorite palette. It's my least favorite. So I think I will try to pan that one next year. Next is the Noir Vena palette. I love this one. This one's going to be hard to choose. It's got a whole row of shimmers and a whole row of mattes. And, man, I think my favorite color in here, though, is this matte called Soul. Find that green and not mark on it. Yeah. There's Soul. That is a beautiful shade. There we go. Next, I'm going to go into a limited edition. You can't get this anymore unless you buy it like from Macari, Poshmark, eBay maybe. The Master Palette by Mario. And this is a really, really pretty palette. Really pretty. Ooh, I think my favorite shade in here is probably Paris, which is this one right here. It's a shimmer. It's a brown tone shimmer. There we go. It's crumbly, flaky. But I think that's very pretty. Next, Carly Bible. I'm glad I picked this palette up. I think it's so pretty. I like the designs on it. And again, I love the shades in this palette. I love this red right here. And I really love Mandela, which is a duochrome. And then there's a glitter, which, you know, I love glitter. But I think if I had to pick a favorite shade in here, I would probably go with Steve. And it's a matte. We're going this way. There we go. That is beautiful. This beautiful shade. Alright. Next, another limited edition palette, the Sultry palette. I know people have been picking it up at like TJ Maxx and Marshall's, but you can't buy it on Sephora or anywhere like that. This is just a beautiful palette. This palette makes me think of New Year's. I don't know why. It just makes me think of New Year's. And out of all these shades, what I really like is Bloom. And let's swatch Bloom. It's a coral. Here we go. Bloom. And then I've got one palette left. And that is my Riviera palette. This is my second to last in favorites. My least favorite is Subculture. This is the next from the bottom. There, that's what it looks like. Beautiful shades. It does have beautiful shades. My favorite color in here is the shade called Mediterranean. And of course it is very much a shimmer glitter. It's a, what is it? Periwinkle. It's a periwinkle shade. Yeah. So that's it. That is all of my favorite shades from all of my Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. Questions or comments, just leave them down below. Guys, stay safe, stay well, and I will see you guys next time.